Alright guys, let's not just do quickly look at the final revision for alternative B chemistry practical. Okay, it's not for everybody, for school over 100, right? Alternative B practical. So for this 2026, we're looking at a mixture of organic and inorganic compound, mixture of CuSO4, okay, and starch. These are the mixtures we are going to have together. So analyzing this mixture, we are going to see that CuSO4 can ionize to give us Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. All right, so we are expected to have an ion of Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. Of course, when you dissolve SO4 in water, is going to be very soluble. Therefore, therefore means that this two compound CuSO4 is soluble in water and starch is not soluble in water, especially in cold water. So that means there's going to be a filtration will take place. Let's really look at what I've been able to predict for tomorrow exam. So student tutors, please take note. It is called F. It's sought to be labeled F. Take note, it's no longer C. Alternative A is C, while alternative B is F. So F plus distilled water, we have partially dissolved uh, in water or partially soluble in water, in the case may be. And when you filter it, you want to have a pale blue filtrate and a white residue. It therefore means F is a mixture of inorganic and organic compound. The inorganic here is CuSO4, while the organic here is starch. All right. So we can be asked to test for the filtrate. The filtrate for litmus paper will give us litmus paper will turn red. That means filtrate is what acidic. Therefore means that the red litmus paper there will be no reaction. So let's take note of that. From the filtrate now, we take a portion of the filtrate and add sodium hydroxide in drop and in excess. We have a pale blue gelatinous precipitate, and the precipitate is insoluble in excess. So Cu2 plus is present, Cu2 plus is also present. Take note of the word gelatinous precipitate. Okay, for you to score, the word gelatinous precipitate is very, very key. Now, if you are asked to test the same filtrate with ammonia, aqueous ammonia in drop and in excess, the pale gelatinous precipitate also form, and this time around in excess, the precipitate dissolves to give a deep blue solution. Very fantastic type of reaction. Cu2 plus this time around, Cu confirm, Cu2 plus confirm. All right, so let's quickly move forward to the next one, which is filtrate plus zinc dust. If we add filtrate with zinc dust, what are we likely to get? Of course, the zinc dust will dissolve in the filtrate. That's displacement reaction, and the pale blue color of the filtrate solution gradually fade until it turn colorless. So Cu2 is what is being displaced by zinc. Of course, you're going to get the reddish brown solid deposit at the bottom of the test tube. The reddish brown deposit is Cu, is copper metal, and the test tube become warm. Therefore, means the reaction, the solution is exothermic type of solution. You can also be asked to test with PBS, lead nitrate, and then after you add HNO3, lead nitrate will give us a white precipitate, which suggests that we have SO4 2 minus, SO3 2 minus, CO3 2 minus. If you make the reaction with precipitate, okay, then with HNO3 we have a precipitate insoluble and we have SO4 2 minus present, or we can confirm it, okay, because other will be soluble. Now, if you now work on residue plus our this solution will always give us blue-black coloration, which is starch is confirmed. Now, looking at this equation before we conclude, let's really look at this equation. Zinc dust Zn plus CuSO4. Of course, you are going to have ZnSO4 plus Cu. So these are the displacement reaction happening in this particular compound. Thank you. I wish you all the best in your exam. Good luck. See you. Bye.